He didn't love you. He used you. He used your heart, your loyalty, your belief in people. He used the part of you that wanted to believe that everyone can change. He used your kindness as a weapon, your patience as an opportunity, your forgiveness as permission. You thought it was love because he made it look like love, but love doesn't feel like fear. Love doesn't leave you anxious, confused, begging for clarity. Love doesn't manipulate your emotions and then blame you for feeling them. That wasn't love, that was control. The narcissist didn't love you. He loved your reactions. He loved how easily he could twist your words, how deeply you tried to fix things that weren't your fault, how quickly you blamed yourself for the damage he caused. He didn't want connection. He wanted compliance. He didn't want partnership. He wanted power. And every time you tried to explain your pain, he used your words against you. Every time you cried, he got calmer. Every time you tried to set boundaries, he pushed further. He watched how much you'd bend just to hold on, and he took advantage of it. He didn't love you. He performed affection to earn your devotion. He mirrored your soul until you couldn't tell where you ended and he began. He made you feel seen so he could disappear and make you chase him. That wasn't love. That was training. Training you to ignore your instincts. Training you to question your truth. Training you to need him just so he could pull away and watch you break. But here's the truth. You didn't fail him. You didn't ruin anything. You loved deeply. And he used that. You showed up with real emotion. He showed up with strategy. You gave, he took, you hoped, he controlled, you trusted, he calculated, and still you stayed. Not because you were weak, but because you loved with everything in you. And you believed that love could heal him. But you can't heal someone who feeds off your wounds. You can't fix someone who's using your effort as leverage. He didn't love you. He used you. But now, you see it. Now you're waking up. And that's where the healing begins. You gave him the best of you. Your time, your trust, your truth. And he turned it into something transactional. Something to manage, to manipulate, to drain. Because that's how a narcissist operates. They don't love. They extract. They attach to you when it benefits them, and detach when you need them most. He didn't want your love. He wanted your energy, your attention, your devotion. He wanted to be fed by your fear of losing him. He wanted to be worshipped by your willingness to sacrifice your peace. Every time you tried to express your needs, he made you feel guilty. Every time you noticed something off, he called you paranoid. Every time you started to pull away, he reeled you back in, just enough to reset the cycle. Not because he loved you, but because he needed you hooked. You weren't a partner. You were a supply. Someone to validate his ego. Someone to absorb his moods. Someone to soothe his inner emptiness without ever receiving the same. He didn't pour into you. He took. He didn't protect you. He confused you. He didn't show up. He showed just enough to make you doubt what you felt, just enough to make you stay, just enough to give you hope. But hope in the hands of a narcissist becomes a weapon. It keeps you waiting. It keeps you shrinking. It keeps you quiet. And eventually, it convinces you that pain is part of love. But it's not. Love does not gaslight you. Love does not punish you with silence. Love does not make you beg for honesty. He didn't love you. He used you. He used your need for connection as an opportunity for control. He used your commitment as a cage. He used your effort as proof he could get away with anything. But here's the part he didn't expect. You've started to see clearly. You've started to stop explaining. You've started to stop defending him to yourself. You've stopped waiting for him to become the person he pretended to be. That's the beginning of freedom. The moment you stop asking why he changed and start accepting that he never did. He didn't love you. He used you. And now you're done being used. It wasn't your fault. You didn't fail him. You weren't too emotional. You weren't too much. You were just real. In a relationship built on illusion. You kept trying because you believed in love. He kept taking because he believed in control. And the deeper you loved, the more power he felt. Because to him, your love was never something to protect. It was something to use. He saw your softness as permission. He saw your loyalty as leverage. He saw your silence as surrender. And that's why he always pushed further. Because you kept forgiving. Because you kept hoping. Because you kept fighting for something he was never building with you. A narcissist doesn't love you. He mimics love. He mirrors your values. He copies your compassion until he no longer needs to. Then he drops the act. Then he starts to withhold. Then the real control begins. And you wonder where the man you fell for went. But the truth is, he was never there. He was only pretending, long enough to lock you in. And once he had you, he didn't nourish you. He starved you. He didn't support you. He undermined you. He didn't uplift you. He used your strength to keep himself stable. He didn't love you. He used you. Used your tears to feel powerful. Used your confusion to escape accountability. Used your empathy as a tool to disarm you. But you're not broken. You were targeted. And that distinction changes everything. Because now you're awake. Now you're remembering who you were before he rewired your mind. You're not bitter. You're becoming clear. You're not cold. You're protecting your warmth. You're not hard. You're done letting softness be a liability. You loved hard. You gave deeply. And he never deserved it. That's on him, not on you. He didn't love you. He used you. And now you get to heal. Now you get to come home to yourself. Now you get to write the story he tried to erase. He didn't love you. He used you. But he doesn't get to define you. Not now. Not ever. You are not who you were when you loved him. You're wiser, sharper, softer in the right places, stronger in the ones he tried to break. You're no longer fighting for someone who was never fighting for you. You're no longer explaining your pain to the person who caused it. You're no longer shrinking to keep the connection alive. Because the love you gave him, you're giving it back to yourself now. And that's the part he'll never be able to touch again. He used you, but he didn't destroy you. He used you, but you didn't stay lost. He used you, but you got out. And now, you rise. Quietly. Deliberately. Fully. You reclaim your voice. You reclaim your mind. You reclaim the version of you that remembers what love is supposed to feel like and what it is absolutely not. You don't need revenge. You don't need to be seen. You just need to stay free because that's what he never wanted. That's what terrified him most. A version of you that no longer needs him to heal. He didn't love you. He used you. But now you love you. And that changes everything. He didn't love you. He used you. But he doesn't get to own your story. Not anymore. Subscribe if you're choosing healing over hoping. Comment, I set myself free if you're done being used in the name of love. Turn on notifications because every time you remember your worth, you come home to yourself again. This is healing. This is clarity. This is the motivational call.